Yeah. How are you?
Good to see you. All is well?
Good to see you too.
So last time I saw you in Bodrum, and we met your beautiful premises. And right now we're here in Phuket, and it has been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. Of course, we're all a bit, tired because we're doing our detoxes in the right way. There's no cheating. But it's very beautiful, I have to say. So congratulations, you're doing an amazing job, and everybody is super, super happy. So thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for accepting our invitation, visiting us, and taking care of yourself so you shine as you do.
Thank you so much. So Mr. Ersin, before I start talking about your new concept, can you just give us a little bit of a background about yourself and why you founded TheLifeCo? Because you have such an amazing story to tell.
Yeah, let me start with the story. I mean, when I started TheLifeCo, I didn't know anything about wellness. I mean, on the way to the, say, TheLifeCo journey, I was in a kind of retirement stage. Can we stop everything else, just go away? Because they are trying to change everything. We will never have time to talk to each other.
Okay.
So let me see. They are worried about the camera. Let me.
Yes, now I can see you clearly.
Yeah, now it's clear. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I decided to retire myself at the age of 46. So when I was going into the retirement, and I wanted to have a different holiday. By chance, I arrived in some place called Spa Samui in Thailand, like you do now. And then I didn't know what was detox, etc. And then I had a 10 days experience of being on master detox. That was a shock for me. I didn't know that people could live without eating. I didn't know that I could feel much better, etc. Also, there was a lady. She was a Japanese professor over there. She just said, "Ersi, you seem to be a good guy. Why don't you learn how to live?" I said, "What are you saying? I'm living."
Yeah.
But she says, you don't know how to live. You are handicapped. You are really out of the blue. And then she gave me a list of things. I spent almost 10 days every month visiting the places she was recommending, like learning how to chew, how to walk, how to think, how to meditate, how to do yoga, how to eat, etc. And after 2 years, I said, "Oh my God, now I understand. I didn't know anything about how to live. And this was good for me." And then let me share with others. So TheLifeCo started 2005. After 2 years, I was seeking for a way of better living, and just triggered by a different holiday. I didn't have any problem. But when I realized life is totally different than what we think it is. So the TheLifeCo journey started. And about the second question you had about, we are starting something new called Well Together.
Yes.
The reason for that is, we host people like you. We have about 60, 70,000 people visiting us from time to time. But, we are with you about a week or two. And then you are back to your home 50 more weeks. And then we lose contact with each other. And then you go back to your normal life, and you forget wellness. You forget the, details of how to keep yourself good sleeping, good eating, feeling well, etc. So that's why we said, let's create a platform, a community between ourselves, with our guests and ourselves and some other family and friends. So we keep each other into the wellness community, and we try to keep, bits and pieces in right order, so don't fall back into our bad habits. So that's the reason we started this.
I think it's like it's like when you come here, when you come to TheLifeCo for the first time, it's life-changing. But as you said, it's very difficult when you have this busy lifestyle, when you travel so much, you don't have a healthy routine, you need someone, you like a community to go back to. And I think this is what Well Together really is about. And the question, like I would like to ask you, is that how can you be part of it? Is it just an app that you can download, or do you have to have visited the TheLifeCo before? What is it about exactly?
Yeah, normally we just start your membership through a registration. Just you give a kind of your email address, and then you can point out if you want to be a contributor or a member. If you want to be a contributor, then we keep you in a different list, that we keep you also being part of the people who keeps this thing going on. The members are just enjoying it. The contributors, like yourself, being part of the webinars, or they may manage the smaller communities in their country, and they may come up with ideas what problems to be addressed, etc.
Nice.
So we have, I mean, it's enough that you come with a registration through your email. It's good that you choose contributor or a member. If you are a contributor, you will be part of the maintaining a good, lifestyle together. That's the procedure. It's very simple. It's free also. It's no charge.
Okay, amazing. So there are so many like wellness apps that you see nowadays. So how did you differentiate your app from the rest?
You see, I mean, Well Together is a kind of community. The reason the Well Together as a community is different than anything else, it's because, if you look yourself, you are a wounded healer. So which means you know how to heal yourself. So you are a better guide than a doctor or than us. So that's why kind of a community is always a better platform than a medical clinic or anywhere else. So even here in TheLifeCo, most likely you experience also people who stayed here 3 days when you arrive first day, they help you much more than the others. So that's why I believe it's most critical thing here. We are here together and we have hundreds of different experiences, and one of them will be good for you or for me. So the community is much richer, much wealthier and healthier way of sharing wellness. I would say the biggest difference.
I completely agree. And I think also what makes the whole difference is, the caring part. So when we come here, we really feel being cared for. We feel people genuinely look after our well-being. And, everyone is very different, and everyone has their own issues and their own traumas and their own mental and health issues. So it's everyone's story is completely different than the other, and it's nice to be able to share it on an app like yours. So what do you think? I mean, how has been the success so far? When did you launch this, and what do you think? How is it holding together? Like, how is it really working?
This is a very early stage now. It has been up and running maybe few months, and then we are building up together. Like, for example, this is, I believe, our third webinar, third event where you and me doing now. So it's a very early stage move, and we believe this will be successful. But I can't say that we have backing up data, etc., because it's so early stage. And but I'm so sure that we are so good community, we are so good good crowd, that we will together create a kind of well vibrating, well guiding platform. There we will always find a solution through here and there. We will be guiding it, facilitating it. We will be informing. We will be administrating it. But members like yourself or contributors like yourself will make the real difference.
For sure. So what kind of activities or what kind of products are you offering through the app?
You see, we as a company, you know us, we are a 360-degree company, which means we need to address every part of the life, every part of your life, my life, your brother's life, your sister's, your mother's life. So the lives needs to be touched on every corner, which means we need to touch the food, we need to touch the detoxification, cleansing of the body. We need to touch the flexibility. We need to touch performance. How do you exercise to perform better? We need to touch mental wellness, especially nowadays. This is the big thing. I just read an article about that 1/6 of every person living in this world experiences depression or anxiety over a year in their lifetime. So it's 1/6 of population of the world. So that's why the mind side or the mental wellness side is so important nowadays. So we need to touch there. So we need to touch the supplements. We need to touch the sleep. So we need to touch every corner of our life to feel well.
Mind, body, and soul.
Yeah, exactly. You can't leave bits and pieces out. So we will build up this system where we can get a guidance almost every corner of our life. When it comes to our relations, when it comes to our meditation, or how to move our body, how to have a good sleep, or how to avoid jet lag when you are traveling, etc. So there will be a lot of the bits and pieces here and there we need to cover to have a successful guide or to have a successful, say, roadmap for each of us to a good, well-lived or to a life which is worth to live.
Yes. I think also, you know, while you were just talking, I was just thinking that it's so nice to have something that is alive. For every day there's an there's an update, or people are sharing things, or even today, the people that came with me from Dubai, they were asking me about recipes, about so many things that they want to take with them and they want to share and they want to. So definitely, I think this app is great. Once you download it, you get hooked, and every day there's like an update or there's something that's going on, and you can just refer to people, and it's alive. So it's not just a dead thing. It's like living, and this is the human side of it. I think is the beautiful part. And since I know you and your team so well, I am quite sure it will be very successful because you put your heart and your soul and everything you do. I have to say that this experience so far, it was mind-opening, not just to me, but to the team. We did sound healing, we did breath works, we walked in the nature, we detoxed, we challenged ourselves. So it's really beautiful to see that every time I come, I feel so much better, and the people around me get so inspired that come with me. So I think what you're doing is amazing. I think you are giving so much positivity and knowledge to everyone around you. So I'll definitely share the app with my community as well. I share updates. I make sure the word spreads because it comes from the heart. So this is why I want to carry it forward as well.
Very good. Thank you very much. I mean, it's so
Thank
important.
You so much.
It's so important. People like yourself, opinion leaders, etc. Good examples like me and yourself is out and give inspiration to others to feel well. I mean, this is so good. When I see somebody feeling well, I feel much better because seeing people enjoying their life, seeing people enjoying their body, enjoying their physical and mental wellness really makes a big difference for the people around them also. So we together are doing good things.
Absolutely.
Making the whole world well.
Yes, exactly. And there's so much more to come. So we will share much more with also what we're doing, the TheLifeCo experiences. It has been a back-to-back, trip. But I mean, everyone is just amazed at what's going on. So more to come. Every time there will be something new. Every day there's an update. So it's good.
True. It will be a journey which we will make it together. And that journey hopefully will help each of us to find a better version of ourselves.
Yes.
Very good.
Exactly. Mr. Ersin, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to talk to you and see you. Hopefully, I'll see you soon in Bodrum. But if you come to Dubai, please let us know as well.
I will do so. I will let you know if I come over there. Or we meet each other in Bodrum or somewhere else.
Definitely.
So take care of yourself, because this 21st century, it's not easy to cope with. We all need to take extra, extra energy, or extra being extra aware about the difficulties of this century to keep us in a, well shape. So let's do that together.
For sure. Okay. And you're helping us a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Miriam. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.